Finding the courage to leave my abusive husband. I never thought I'd be sharing my story here, but I hope it can help someone else find the strength to leave a toxic relationship. For 5 years, I was married to a man who made me feel worthless. Let's call him Mike. When I first met Mike, he was charming and attentive. Our relationship progressed quickly, and within a year, we were married. The first few months were blissful, but soon, the mask began to slip. The first incident was minor, or at least that's what I told myself. He snapped at me over a small mistake in the kitchen, shouting and calling me stupid. I was shocked, but brushed it off as a bad day. But then the verbal assaults became more frequent. He criticized everything I did and isolated me from my friends and family. Physical abuse followed. I still remember the first time he hit me. It was over something trivial. I hadn't ironed his shirt correctly. The slap came out of nowhere, and I was too stunned to react. He apologized immediately, blaming stress at work, and promised it would never happen again. I wanted to believe him. But it did happen again. Each time he was sorry. Each time he swore it would be the last. I began to believe that maybe it was my fault. I walked on eggshells, trying to avoid anything that might set him off. One night, after an especially brutal beating, I lay on the floor, bruised and bleeding. Something in me snapped. I realized I couldn't keep living like this. I had to get out. I waited for him to leave for work the next morning and packed a small bag with essentials. I grabbed my phone and wallet, took a deep breath, and walked out the door. I went straight to my best friend's house. She had been worried about me for years and didn't hesitate to take me in. With her help, I contacted a local women's shelter. They provided me with resources, including a lawyer who helped me file for a restraining order and start divorce proceedings. It wasn't easy. There were moments I doubted myself, moments I thought about going back, but every time I looked in the mirror and saw my bruises fading, I reminded myself that I deserved better. It's been 6 months since I left Mike. I've started therapy, which has been incredibly helpful. I've reconnected with friends and family, and they've been amazingly supportive. I'm learning to love myself again and rebuild my life. Leaving an abusive relationship is terrifying, but it's also the bravest thing I've ever done. If you're in a similar situation, please know that you're not alone. There are people who care about you and resources available to help. You deserve to be safe and happy. Thank you for reading my story. I hope it inspires others to find the courage to leave and start anew.